you go. There you go.
So here's a nice before and after of Kevin, the young pro you saw in the last lesson I was giving online. Now I want to show you what we did here with his golf swing and why it's working now and why it wasn't before. So you can see he's got a great backswing. It's a beautiful looking golf swing. Now as he transitions, the club shallows where it's working more or less 90 degrees to his rotation, like it should. But then he was adding a little tension and forcing the club to start to steepen. So here you can see from where his left arm reaches parallel at P5, as he starts down from there, you can see how that shaft is really steepening. So he's really pulling the club down in front of him and getting it steeper and steeper and steeper. And so because of that, his club comes in approaching the ball from high, and it comes in, and I don't have his flight scope numbers from this shot, but I have them from a lot of shots he was hitting, and he was hitting down on driver like 3 or 4 degrees. And his path was like 3 or 4 degrees left, and his face was tending to be also shut. So down, path left, shut face. He was hitting a lot of pull hooks, pull draws, and then every once in a while he'd hold off the face and hit a slice to the right. Okay, so you can really see how that club approaches from high and goes down through the ball. Okay, now here's what we did in our lesson. So this is at the end of the day after we'd worked all day. Now it shallows to the same place just like it should, but now the tension stays out, so the club just keeps going right around, and you can see how it's parallel to the plane that it shallowed to, so it never steepens. It just stays parallel and goes right around. And now it approaches the ball from lower, and it's actually, you can see it's starting to come up as it goes through the golf ball. And its start line is much more straight and not pulled off to the left. The ball flight came up like 5 degrees, so he was launching the ball like 6 or 7. Now he's launching at 11, more like a professional should. And there you can see the club back pretty close to parallel to where it came from. So you can see his shoulders, that plane line, and that shaft are all really close to parallel to each other. So that's a beautiful golf swing. Just let you watch it through a couple times so you can see how that looks pretty cool. And now he's hitting little tiny fades like he wants to and like he used to. But he'd gotten into this pattern because he went to work with another coach, and he had him trying to pull his arms down behind him, and that started to creep in, and couldn't turn off the rotation because that's just his nature. So rather than turning off the rotation, we figure out how to use it, and he will be a lot better.